Hey, what's up guys? It's Diego here, back with Old Gen Battles. This time is going to be on Gen 3 against José Luis. I have already uploaded a couple of battles with him in other gens. I think he plays all gens from 3 to 7, if I'm correct. And yeah, he's a great player, so let's go with this match. ADV OU. I lead with Salamence. His lead is a Suicune, so I have to switch out, fearing the Ice Beam, which is the move that he's going to go, as I'm going to switch into the Jolteon that takes that decently. And now, expecting a switch on his side, I'm going to set up a substitute, as my opponent is going to send the Snorlax. Snorlax has a good special bulk, so I'm going to button pass out of there. Nothing that Jolteon can do against this Snorlax, so I'm going to button pass to the Salamence, which is going to intimidate the Snorlax and take the Body Slam with the substitute that was passed by the Jolteon. This Salamence is a Choice Band set, so I'm just going to go straight for the Hidden Power Flying here, as my opponent is going to switch into the Suicune again. Hidden Power seems to be a 2-hit KO, even after the lefty's recovery, so I'm going to stay, keep attacking. My opponent is going to recognize that another attack may be able to take down the Suicune, so he's going to switch, reveal a Magneton, and I'm going to switch out into Jirachi. Pretty weird siege, maybe, because he can have me trapped, but this Jirachi has some special bulk and it has the Fire Punch, so that's why I decided to go into that. So yeah, as I went into the safe Fire Punch, my opponent is going to switch out, send the Suicune, and then pull a double switch into the Snorlax, as I stayed with the Jirachi and went for a Calm Mind there, knowing that it's very unlikely that lead Suicune has the Calm Mind. So yeah, I just decided to go for that, but he's double switched into Snorlax, which even after the +1 in special attack is going to take the Psychic really well and retaliate with an Earthquake, which is a 2-hit KO into the Jirachi, so I will have to switch out from there. Don't want to lose my Jirachi so early, so now I'm going to reveal my Fortress, as he's going to switch moves expecting a switch on my side. He's going to offer the Body Slam, which Fortress takes really well, but unfortunately he's going to get paralyzed by that. But yeah, now at least I can set up one layer of spikes, as he's going to switch into the Magneton, trap my Fortress. With all the switches that have been going on in this match, having the layer of spike is pretty good. He's going to offer a Hidden Power, get a critical hit in the Hidden Power Fire. I'm not sure if it matters or not. It's a bit unfortunate if it matters, because I had the Earthquake to deal with the Magneton. But yeah, anyway, the Fortress is going to go down. Now I'm going to send my Jolteon, set up a substitute again, knowing that the Magneton can go for a Toxic and T-Bolt won't be able to hit the Jolteon, and also that Hidden Power Fire is very unlikely to break substitute. But yeah, my opponent is going to switch out, send the Snorlax, so I'm going to repeat moves as I did earlier. Baton Pass into the Salamence, intimidate this Snorlax, which is going to break the substitute with Body Slam, and now expecting either him to stay in or go into the Magneton again, I'm going to go with a Brick Break, but my opponent is going to reveal Salamence of his own, which after the Intimidate is going to take the Brick Break pretty well. And now I need to switch out, because yeah, I'm choice locked into that Brick Break, so I'm going to reveal my Milotic, as it's going to be shown that this Salamence is a special attacker with the Dragon Claw, but Milotic could take that pretty well. Now here I just played it safe, with going with the Ice Beam, as my opponent is going to switch out, send Magneton again, Magneton takes the Ice Beam pretty well. And here on this turn, I'm going to make a mistake staying with Milotic. His Magneton is faster, and it has no lefties, so it's most likely Magnet, the item of the Magneton. So yeah, a T-Bolt boosted by that is going to finish off my Milotic. Not the best decision there for me. Now I'm going to send the Jirachi and take down that Magneton, but the Magneton did a great job removing both Fortress and Milotic, which are the defensive core of this team. So yeah, now my opponent is going to reveal a Metagross, and it's going to be shown that it has a lefty, so if this is Agility Gross, I'm in trouble. I'm just going to offer Fire Punches, fishing for the burn, and indeed it's Agility Metagross, which can make a huge hole on my team at this point that I don't have the Milotic and the Fortress anymore. I'm just going to keep going for Fire Punches, fishing for a burn, which is my best bet here. Jirachi is going to barely leave that Earthquake, and instead of getting a burn, I'm going to get a critical hit, which is very unfortunate for my opponent. This saved me for a possible sweep of this Metagross. Yeah, the Metagross will go down to that, and now my opponent is going to reveal a Ninjask, which is kind of surprising to see. I'm going to switch into Salamence to intimidate it, and yeah, the Ninjask is going to reveal Hidden Power, which is super effective on Salamence. It's going to do a lot of damage, so I'm guessing it's Hidden Power Rock, and this Ninjask is probably Choice Vandal, because that did a lot of damage even with the Intimidate. So yeah, now I need to switch out. I want to preserve that Salamence, so I'm going to send my T-Tar, set up the Sand, take that Hidden Power pretty well. Yeah, because he's intimidated, and this Tyranitar has some bulk investment. And yeah, after that, I'm going to go for the safe Rock Slide, as my opponent is going to switch into the Suicune. Suicune will barely leave that, but with the Sandstorm damage, is going to go down, so huge threat out of the way there. And now my opponent is going to send the Salamence again. Seeing that he sent the Salamence, I think this might be a mixed Salamence with a Brick Break, so I'm going to send my own Salamence to intimidate it and take that Brick Break. Luckily, the prediction was correct, so my Salamence could get almost for free just a little damage from Brick Break and from the Sand, but now I'm threatening him with Choice Band Hidden Power. So yeah, my opponent is going to preserve his Salamence, send the Snorlax, which is going to take a lot of damage from the Hidden Power, the Spikes, and the Sand. So yeah, at this range, Salamence is 2-hit KO in the Snorlax. But I think that, yeah, I decided to switch out here, preserve the Salamence, because it was getting chipped by the Sandstorm, and I wanted to preserve the Intimidate for his Salamence in case we had in the end a Tyranitar versus Salamence war. I know that if his Salamence is intimidated, my T-Tar can take one Brick Break. So yeah, because of that, I decided to save the Salamence, send the Jirachi as fodder, and now that gives me a free switch into Tyranitar. I know that Snorlax cannot threaten Tyranitar. Earthquake is probably a 2-hit KO, so I'm going to set up Dragon Dance here, as he's going to go for the Body Slam, probably fishing for the Paralysis. Luckily, it didn't happen. And yeah, I may stay here and get a second Dragon Dance, but I thought that was too greedy. Because yeah, another Body Slam could get the Paralysis, so I'm just going to play it safe. Go for the Earthquake, and at that range, Snorlax will easily go down. Now my opponent has 2 Pokemon left, the Ninjask and the Salamence. He's going to send the Ninjask now, which even with my Dragon Dance can outspeed the T-Tar. So yeah, he's just going to go for a Silver Wind, which is super effective. Choice banded damage, it's going to do a ton, but T-Tar is bulky, and luckily for me, it's going to be able to connect the Rock Slide and KO that Ninja Style. The last one from my opponent is his Salamence. I have still my own Salamence in the back, and this T-Tar. Salamence is going to intimidate the T-Tar and get it to neutral, because yeah, I have the Dragon Dance. And since I have the Dragon Dance, my T-Tar is going to be faster than the Salamence, so I will be able to outspeed it, go for the Rock Slide. This is neutral hit, but still it's going to take the knockout. Salamence will go down, and that's the game for me. So yeah, good game, José Luis. It was a bit unfortunate that I got that critical hit with the Fire Punch on Jirachi. Things could have gone very different if it wasn't for that. And I feel a bit sorry because all the matches that I had with him, something happened like that. In 4th Gen, there was a close combat that got a crit on his Scizor. When we played on 6th Gen 6, sorry, he had the wrong ability on Ferrothorn that also decided the match, and now this one. So yeah, pretty unfortunate. You can really tell that José Luis is a very good player, but luck wasn't on his side when he played against me. So yeah, anyway, this is going to be it for today. I hope that you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to leave your feedback as always, and we are seeing next time. Peace.